Previously, on the IQ, the recovery team just walked into a trap, and as August blows up the building, he knows for sure that he got them. Just as the FBI are preparing to hit on the safe house. In the meantime, Yana is meeting the journalists at Ruby's cafeteria area to find out what is in the chip. This is I am the queen in the wars unfolds. Team Leader Zero, come in. Silence. All that can be heard are the rumbling of the falling stones. Ranches, come in, brother. Silence. Looks like they got hit bad, says Sensor to the team. Sniper 1, triangulate the location of their last call. All teams, we move in to the recovery team. All comms off until we know who we can trust. We maintain zero communication. Do you understand me? Yes, they all say in unison. They get back into the AMCs with the dead bodies in the body bags. Then the 4 trucks drive away. Outside the FBI office, Curtis, Renee, and Daddies, along with 2 others, Calligraph and Theodore Bagwell, get into the GMC. Curtis escorts Daddies first into the vehicle, and just as he rounds the vehicle to access the other door, Octopizzo pulls the trigger, taking out a single target. Daddies leaves the rifle on its position. Then descends the stairwell and gets into the ambulance belonging to Gertrude's Children's Hospital. The shot came from the 7th floor where the hospital is located. Calligraph moves to Daddies, and as he touches him, he says, "We are losing a lot of blood. We won't make it. Tell us where the address of the safe house is." At that time, Daddies whispers the address to Calligraph. Then immediately, the ambulance pulls up and they transfer him to the ambulance as the ambulance speeds away. Curtis gets behind the wheel and they move to the address as the entire FBI storms Gertrude. From the cafeteria at the filling station, Yana calls Dennis from the Z4 Samsung phone. "Where are you?" "Already here at the parking lot, moving into the cafe now." A minute later, he shows up and sits opposite her. The Galitos waitress approaches him and takes his order. "How are things at the Justice Defenders?" asks Yana. "Nothing has changed much since you left." He pulls out his laptop and sets it on the table. "Where is the chip?" "It will be here in a few." Immediately, Kamena walks in and sits beside Yana. "You have the chip?" She goes into her handbag and pulls the chip out. "Here." She hands the chip to Yana, who then hands it to Dennis. He connects the chip to the reader, then ports it in. "Tell me about the war in the desert. What do you know about it, and how is it related to the White House?" Goes Yana. "Well, one of my sources inside White House tells me that the president himself approved for the trainees to actively engage. From the recent 3 attacks, hostages have been taken. They sent the trainees after they seen us." "That seems like a suicide mission to me," says Yana. "That's exactly what it seems to me too." "Fuck, Sensor," says Yana, just as Dennis is calling them to attention. "I think you should all see this." He turns the laptop screen towards them, same time as the nuclear schematics are unfolding to fill the entire screen. After Yana has seen it, she covers her mouth in shock. "Do you have the triangulation?" goes Sensor. 32 degrees north, 60 degrees west, 2 kilometers ahead. ETA 7 minutes, maintain the same speed, says Sarah, then closes the laptop, puts it in the trooper's bag, picks up the scoped heckler, opens the pit, and pops up the pit. The sniper rifle on the ready. "All snipers, it's vigilant time." "Copy that, sir." They all reply in unison as the 2 pits open and simultaneously. In seconds, the rifles are in position. From the operations base, Morgan tries to reach the team. "Team Leader 01, do you read me?" Silence. "All teams report in." Silence. And all he gets is silence all the while. "Looks like we lost them. Get me the White House." At that time, Sensor and the team gets to the bombed house, and the locals have already surrounded the place. "US Army," yells Sensor as he gets out of the AMC. The entire teams get down and proceed to the stone house, guns on the ready. Near the entrance, Maria and Eugene lie on the ground, covered in dust. On touching Maria, She comes back to her senses. Coffee. Hello, sister. You okay? Says Sansa. I'm good. Eugene wakes up beside her. Eugene, where is the rest of the team? Asks Panaito. They were all inside the building when it went down. Damn it, says Sansa. As it is, don't think anyone survived that. You have to call these in. Sarah, put the comms up. Sarah proceeds to connect the comms. Over here, shouts Moses. Lucas. Medics, we have one alive. Yellow Kemwa runs to attend to Tokyo. He just came around. Same time when Sansa is just getting hold of Morgan. Where the hell have you boys been? Sir, our comms were compromised and I have a reason to believe that it was an insect job. As a result, the entire recovery team is dead, save 3. What? How did this happen? They walked into an ambush, sir. How long ago? About 15 minutes ago? Well, I'm scrambling a chopper to your location. Do you have the hostages yet? Negative, sir. Then proceed with the search. The chopper will be there in a while to pick up the bodies. Copy that, sir. Meanwhile, Ugas is seen on the hill, all smiles. Among the hostages, Grovi and Baha are cuffed together, still in their Navy SEAL uniform, stained in blood. Muammar is not with them, says Ugas as he folds the binocular. Where the hell did they leave him? At that time, Sergeant Teddy looks at Grovi and winks. Grovi winks in confirmation of signal reception. They can't be far off. And according to the timing, they must have been watching them from around here, says Sansa to Sarah, as he points to the UDC. That very time, the chopper is heard approaching their location. They can see it seconds later, and just as it prepares to land, the RPG hits it, and on comms, all that can be heard is command base. This is rescue bird pilot. We have been hit. I repeat, we have been hit. We are going down. At that time, Sergeant Chronix, Sergeant Jones, Jamal, and 4 other sergeants are seen in the chopper. But before the chopper blows up, they paratroop safely, and as the chopper blows up, the 6 of them are safe on the ground. We are safe on the ground, sir, but the pilot didn't make it. Humphrey is gone? Asks Morgan. Affirmative, sir. Proceed to the wipeout team. I will send a search team to the crash point, says Morgan as he wipes out his face with his right palm. Inside the Discovery, Kabene is on the co-drivers. Yana is behind the wheels. I need you to do me a favor, says Yana. What kind of a favor? Don't run the story on the trainees until I get to them. I need to know exactly how all these events are connected. And you running that could jeopardize the truth. I don't think I can do that. Before I left the office, our editors were already on it. It should be running any time from now. Just do what you can to delay it until you hear from me. I'll see what I can do. At that time, Yana has stopped at the bus stop. There is my ride. Take care of yourself, says Kamene as she gets off the Discovery and walks to where Butita is waiting for her in the Al Jazeera van. Then Yana speeds away. She drives straight to Sansa's home, rings the doorbell, and as Jennifer opens the door, she walks past her and starts walking towards Sansa's bedroom. Sansa is not here. What do you want? I know he's not here. His life is in danger and I need to know where they took them. She walks into the bedroom, and on the bedside locker, her picture is smiling back at her. Yana picks up the photo, then puts it back before she proceeds to open the drawer. And as she goes through the contents of the drawer, Jennifer speaks behind her. I'm sorry about your dad, Yana. As if she did not hear her at all, she changes the conversation. Did Sansa give you the location of the training facility in the desert? Not really, but I saw him with a map a day before he left. It must be in there somewhere. At that time, Yana goes back and opens the second drawer. It's empty. She opens the lower drawer and it's also empty. In frustration, she bangs back the drawer, which shakes back by the base, causing the photo to fall. The frame breaks. She sits beside the bed and tears are profuse down cheek. At that time, Jennifer walks to her and sits next to her. You know, when we lost our dad, I was still in high school. Since I had to drop out of school to fend for us, a few months later, Mom passed on too. So trust me when I say that I know what you're going through, says Jennifer. I don't think anyone will ever understand what I am going through, because even I do not understand it. She then picks up the frame and takes out the photo, and behind the photo, the map come in view. She quickly takes it and opens it. I think this is it. She abruptly stands up and pecks Jennifer on her left. Take care of yourself, Jennifer, she says, and proceeds to the door. You ain't attending the burial? Asked Jennifer. Passing through there, she says, as she closes the door behind her.